wonderful world of physics. We know that India is the second most largest populated country in the world, with 136 crores of people staying in an area of 3.287 million kilometers square. We hold the 7th position with respect to the world area. Recent studies have shown that by the year of 2050, the population of India would cross 1.64 billion. If we check the census report from the year 1901 onwards, we can see there is a drastic increase in population, that too mainly in urban area. Here we can see an example which shows a tabulated data of population and also a graph from 1950 to 2050. Which do you feel is much easy to understand? Yes, it is the graph. We get a lot of information from it. Year by year, there is an increase in population. It's so easy to understand and they're easy to represent even. In this chapter, we are going to learn how graph can be used to learn certain concepts in physics. Here, you can see a graph paper with two lines. The horizontal line in the graph paper, that is x dash, is the x-axis. The vertical line, that is y dash, is the y-axis. The point where these two axes meet is the origin, which is marked as O. Can you relate this with anything that we have learnt before? Don't it look like the center of a circle? Yes, it almost looks like that. From this origin, we can divide the graph into 4 parts. Let's see what are the specialities. X dash is the x-axis or the horizontal. From the origin to the right, that is OX, is taken as positive and it is named as positive x-axis. And from the origin to the left, that is OX dash, is taken as negative. This is named as negative x-axis. Similarly, the vertical line y dash is called the y-axis. The part OY, that is towards the up, is taken as positive and named as positive y-axis. OY dash is taken as negative. It is towards the down from the origin. So, in order to draw a graph, first we have to mark the origin and the numbers. You can see a number of blocks here. Each block can be represented as one unit. For example, each block has 10 divisions and we can take one unit as 10 divisions. This is similar to taking 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. Now, you can see how many numbers can be written on a graph? Many numbers can be written. But in the positive axis, positive numbers are to be marked. And the negative axis, we will be marking the negative numbers. Consider the point A. Here, we can see that the number comes in line with the x-axis is positive 2 and with y-axis is positive 1. This is called as a coordinate of A. We all do have an address. What does it mean actually? It says about the location where we stay or our position. Similarly, a coordinate explains about the position of a point with respect to each axis. Here, the coordinate of A is positive 2 and positive 1, which means the first number says about the distance of positive 2 from x-axis and the second number says about a distance of positive 1 from y-axis. Here, positive 2 is called as the x-coordinate of A and positive 1 is called as the y-coordinate of A. Similarly, the x and y coordinates of B are negative 2 and positive 1. That of C is negative 2 -1. And that of D, +2, -1. Let's see how to plot a point where x coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 2. Since x coordinate is 1, we have to consider a point above the number 1 on the x axis. Since y coordinate is 2, we have to consider a point in line with the number 2 on the y axis. This is how we plot the point on a graph. Now, let's plot another point B. Its x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 1. Since x coordinate is 2, we have to consider a point above the number 2 on x axis. Since y coordinate is 1, we have to consider a point in line with the number 1 on the y axis. This is how we get the point B. This is just the beginning. We have to learn much more about graph. See you.
Enclaps.